a fly named Yar on a quest in space. You attack the shield of the Kotile's base, but watch out, Yar. He knows where you are. Yar's revenge is new on Atari. Have you played Atari today?
With ion zones and evil drones, there's nothing else like Yar's Revenge, the way out space game that's new from Atari. Who else?
Have you played Atari today?
Hello and welcome to this is a special, very special and important message from the Nostalgia Funhouse. I'm Johnny, and I'm here always with the great Andrew and the awesome Will. Andrew, this is usually when I would throw it to you. You say today, let's do a little different. I think we should change it up sometimes. Will, what are we talking about today?
I don't know. You totally just cut out on me. I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but you froze for like a good 20 seconds.
That had to be your end because I heard
my
you,
end.
Johnny.
Okay.
Will, what are we doing today on this episode of Nostalgia Funhouse?
Public service announcements, everybody.
That's right. We're in for a treat. Going to talk some PSAs. Andrew, what we got going on here?
Let me bring up the screen so that way we can all watch and react to some good old PSAs from back in the day.
Here we go.
They don't do many PSAs anymore. Why is that? I mean, in such a travesty-ridden world, there really should be more public service announcements. It really should be.
What is this?
What is this, Andrew? What's happening here?
Card subject to change.
Card subject. What's that mean? Is that a weird PSA?
No. Johnny and I decided to switch up the episode without telling Will.
You dirty birds. You put me through a 4-hour cartoon marathon last week. You bamboozled me this week.
We're cheeky little bastards.
We decided last week, without even telling you, that we were going to spring this upon you.
Oh, boy.
So, come up with this idea. We were going to show you because you are such the video game enthusiast.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can feel the pounds packing on as you're talking.
Let's go, fatty.
We are going to show you. Johnny and I have 10 video game box arts.
Okay.
You're going to tell us just based on the box art what the video game is about, and then we'll tell you. So they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but you're going to pretty much judge a video game by its cover.
Why do books have covers? You're not supposed to judge them by it. And why do they put artwork on said cover? This is the worst expression ever. Everybody judges books by their cover.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Unless it's a great cover.
Yeah, I guarantee if you put like a strand of DNA on the cover of Jurassic World instead of the Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton, nobody's reading that damn book. It's not getting to the #1 on the New York Times bestseller. It's not happening.
Mr. DNA. I don't know why, but that's still one of my favorite parts of Jurassic Park as I've gotten older.
Well, for that book, they spared no expense.
Yeah. Well, unless it's one of those really old books where it just like says like Tom Sawyer on the front.
Oh yeah, with like really weird gold borders on it.
Yeah. Looks like somebody hammered it in or something in the 1800s.
So, Will, we've been very giddy to do this to you for about a week. So,
yeah,
I'm glad you had your blueberries because you got.
My mind is sharp. I had my blueberries. I got my Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm ready to rock and roll.
We're in business.
I'm gonna say within like
we picked some great ones.
I'm gonna say within like 2 hours of us finishing up recording last week.
It was my review of Captain N, wasn't it? That's what did the trick. That's definitely what did it.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what did it.
That's kind of it.
The revenge.
Yeah.
Those fat video gamers.
Oddly enough, like the day after we recorded last week, I was listening to another podcast, and the gentleman was talking about that Bayou game Like just like he doesn't really talk video games, but it just kind of came up and he was talking about that video game. Like, what are the odds that like this is something I had no knowledge of for the 39 years of my life, and then one foul swoop, I get exposed to this was Billy Bayou video game on two separate
Yeah.
occasions.
In a way, though, I kind of envy you because you've never had your weekend, probably your weekend, kind of ruined by a video game rental.
Nope,
Yeah,
never
it
have.
was never uncommon to
Nope.
be swindled by box art of a
In
Yeah.
video
fact,
game.
the only time I rented a video game was for a birthday party I had when I was a wee lad, and I rented a Sega Genesis and I rented Street Fighter 2 for the
You
weekend, and that
rented
was
the system. You're one of those kids.
yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, my parents were gonna buy it for me. I'd get fat, so I had to entertain. I had to entertain my kids, all the kids at my party. So we rented the Sega Genesis for the weekend from Video Factory.
Whoa. Okay. You're in points with the video factory.
No, not just a blockbuster. That is points.
Yeah,
I had Penguin Video in my area.
See,
Man, I miss Penguin Video.
I, I, it took me a long time to go Blockbuster because I just didn't want to
Same.
deal with it.
yeah. I was more of
Well,
a Hollywood video kind of guy.
our Penguin Video was literally right above where I went to middle school, so it was
Wait,
taunting me every day I got off school.
wait, like not in the same
Wait,
building.
No, 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 no. That's
Oh,
across, literally across the street, though.
oh, okay.
okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
I, the school's
yeah,
school's
they
really
put
low
it
on
in a
funds.
school.
They gotta rent. They
They
gotta
put
rent
it in
out
a school.
classrooms.
Yeah,
They even had an adult section
it
through the
took me a
tinsel.
minute because there is a school, Newport, where their pool is on the second floor.
That just seems really, really poor engineering.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I hope
All right.
it's an above ground pool.
All right, all right. Jeez.
I
All
mean,
right.
technically, it would be an
That's
above
an
ground pool.
Johnny. You should be mad. He's taking your material.
That's my stick, Will.
He's taking the gimmick. All right. Are you ready, Will, for your very
Let's
first?
do this. Let's do this thing.
Oh, there is some gameplay too. After
Okay, nice, delightful.
We're going to see how many you get right.
can you tell us about this game, Will?
Yeah, Will. Can
So,
you do it?
is it phalanx?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a sequel series to the hit film Deliverance. And this certain gentleman playing the banjo, he's the older version coming back in time of the child who was doing the banjo duel. Um, and I'm going to suggest that he went into the future, and in the future, he tried to what was that? No, is it Paul Beatty who was
Ed Bait.
Ed
Beatty.
Beatty. Ed Beatty.
Ed Beatty.
He goes in the future to try to save Ed Beatty from his fate, and it doesn't go well, so he has to come back in time. And that's what this whole thing's about. It's crossover with the hit film Deliverance, and at the end of the game, I think you got to do the end level is you got to like swim through the rapids, and you got to race Burt Reynolds, and that's how this game goes.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So the
This is
actual
where old prospector came from.
Dude, this is a legit game.
this is a
Yes.
legit game.
This is legit
How did they
cover.
think? How did they
This
think that this old man with a banjo would sell kids on
This is-
any kind of video game?
This is one of my all-time favorite covers because it's
Oh.
precisely what you're saying.
Like, and then the spacecraft in the background. Like, why? What? How?
You know,
You know how they say you don't mix country and rock and roll. Well, they used to say that. Now they do it all the time. You don't mix like banjo twirling hillbillies with freaking space adventures. Like,
I
how?
kinda think-
Well, I think
the only way people played this was their grandparents got them this for their birthday. Because
Yeah.
I honest to God think that grandparents would even be like, no, my grandson's not gonna want this. Look at this old
Just-
codger on the cover here.
just because it's one of like my favorite movies and I loved watching it growing up, it gives me a little bit of Last Starfighter vibes when I look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
But why the okay? Yeah, because the trailer park, right?
Yeah, but that's way over the top for the trailer park. The guy with the banjo, like in the trailer
Yeah,
park,
that's not.
it's like
Yeah,
a tight knit like community
yeah. This is like
lasting there for.
backwoods. Like you don't have running water. You have well. Uh, you don't have any grocery stores by you. You go out and you hunt your food because there's no kind of civilization anywhere by you. You're like
Billy.
this is like Jed Clampett going out shooting, getting some bubbling crude. Like this isn't a trailer park.
So, do you want to know what this is really about?
I thought I nailed it.
Oh
I
no.
hate, I
Damn.
Well,
hate to tell you.
it takes place in the year 2279. A planetary research project is sent into the depths of space. One particular group of researchers land on a partially colonized alien planet, Delilah. Sometime after they state emergency transmission is sent there from there to their security force orbiting the planet. The only clue was given message regarding a hazardous leak. So it's pretty much like that. And you assume the role as the player of Wink Bromfield, but in the Game Boy,
As pictured.
yeah, but in Game Boy Advance, his name is Rick. So you're
Good.
pretty much investigating this. So would you like to see how this game is played, or a little
I'd
bit
love
of
to. I'd
gameplay?
love to see. I'd love to see how this pans out.
All right, here you go. This is my little cheap gameplay that I did at night. This is only like a minute or two here.
Let's see if you're at least right about the
Does he
gameplay. Well,
does he have jug band powers?
no, you wish.
The sounds
Did they just go, hey, Link is popular. Let's just put a W instead.
that is good.
And there, of course, at the bottom is a penis.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
I thought it was a moth for a second. It looks like a moth set of moth wings.
Well, here's your first mission, and this is this game with the guy with the banjo.
Ain't just how the Banjo guy does not sell this.
There you
Wait,
go.
he's in this. Why the banjo then? Is there a banjo level?
Not that I'm aware of. This is what you would call your classic space shooter.
Yeah, like why would you take and put an old man with a banjo to cover like 85% of your cover art?
And I
One of
gotta,
This is the
greatest
game.
mysteries of all time.
and I gotta say, playing it, like I'm just going through the motions on this, but it wasn't actually too bad.
But
Why do
just
some of
if
the
you're
airships
listening-
just look like giant clouds?
If you're listening, you're scrolling space shooter, like you're in a space plane and you're shooting enemies, is what you're doing.
Above the clouds, mind you. Above the
Yeah,
clouds.
above the clouds. Yeah.
Above the clouds. So here we go. Here's the next one. So this one, it's weird because there's two titles.
Okay.
The actual you see 3D World Runner, and on the other side you see the 3D Battles of World Runner. It's actually called the 3D Battles of World Runner.
All right. Now, if you would have presented this title to my parents, perhaps they could have been swayed because
Really?
I'm judging that
Oh, because
this links up with the running pad. And it's just it's kind of like the track and field game, but they've just put like a bit of a Dungeons and Dragons space twist on it. So this I could have possibly gotten away with because it would have made me get my fat ass off the couch and run on that pad. And it looks like he's like running past like a sandworm type thing, like it's kind of like Beetlejuice. But that's what I'm guessing is you just run to
oh, it
avoid.
actually tells you everything on this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even read it because I'm not doing
Well, if
that.
you're just looking at the cover, there
Yeah.
are some clues. First of all, you get free 3D glasses. Let's not forget that.
I
And
think you
also,
get
the
one
biggest,
one pair or multiple pairs.
You know how Johnny said there's always like a weird game? This was my weird game.
and
So
look at and he's also shooting at that sandworm from his breast, from his nice tit there, his tit fire.
Oh, I thought that was just like a gun that was in his other arm.
Dude, I have no idea what the hell was up with this game. My father. So when we first got our Nintendo from our dad, he was like, "Hey, we got a Nintendo for the house when you guys come over." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" He breaks out the Nintendo, Duck Hunt, Super Mario comes in there,
Yep.
and then he's like, "I got you Double Dragon 2." We're like, "Hell yeah,
Oh,
Double
that's
Dragon 2." And
on a
then
roll so
I
far.
got I got this game too. Like, did this game just get thrown in?
That's your Bayou Billy. Yeah.
And
What? Okay, what is your infatuation? Like, I'm reading this here. Let me read this here really quick. So it says, "World Runner, the wildest of the space cowboys." What is it with you with space cowboys?
I don't
Is
know.
out?
This is just something that this is not
Yeah,
something
this is the second space cowboy game. We
went out.
obviously know that
He
you're
loves
very
Space
fond of Brave
Cowboys.
Star. You just
Yeah.
love space
Well,
cowboys,
the player's real name is Jack.
but yet you can't stand the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Explain this to me.
Because it's the cow
Um.
part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Andrew hates cows.
I know. Every time I drive by one of the ranches, I
And
always
I
So
keep telling him
when
if
am I
he's a
gonna
cow that
eat
can
you?
if it's a cow that can talk, listen. Because he may like
so it
Space
says here.
Cowboys, but I like talking animals.
So
It
you
says
run
that this space cowboy is looking for adventure. Now he's got it, and he needs your help. A
yeah.
strange world terrorized by Grax, the alien serpent beast, has asked you, World Runner, for help. Wait, so are you helping the cowboy or are you helping the space worm?
We don't know.
Knowing you can
Com-
outrun, outjump, and outblast anyone or anything, you
It's
race
complicated,
into
Will.
battle. But this is no ordinary fight. These battles will carry you to 8 strange planets filled with bottomless pits, shooting stars, and poisonous aliens, all sworn to defend their Serpent King. Wait, I thought you were helping the Serpent King.
You know what? You know how far we got in this game?
Never, like, not even past the first level.
Level 2. My brother
Yeah.
got to level 2 because this is one of those games where it's like a Mario thing, but they don't do it as good as Mario, where all of a sudden it's like world 1-4, 1
Okay.
2, 2-2.
So did this work with the running pad or no?
No, I don't think so.
How do you put runner in your title?
I
You
think
give him 3D glasses.
this predates. I almost want to say this predates. I'm pretty sure somebody out there in the internet world will correct me, but 87. Yeah, I think that probably does predate the run pad.
So I, with my limited video game knowledge,
Yeah.
I know that this particular game has a stamp on it that would always tell me that this game sucks. The Acclaim stamp. Every single Acclaim WWF game that I ever played was the drizzling shits.
What was it?
Well, I raised you NBA Jam. Thank you very much.
Did they make
Uh,
NBA Jam?
They didn't make it, but they
was
published it
it
for
Okay.
system.
THQ?
No,
Was
THQ took over after WCW kicked THQ to the curb. Then Acclaimed went and did the WCW games, and those games sucked. Acclaimed was the
oh,
one that did
well, I don't.
Warzone, Attitude.
Yeah, but I
Um,
think THQ was a part of. They were the kind of one in this. No, yeah, no, because I think Acclaim took over LJN, which is LJN's part of THQ, because it's almost under that Jack Pacific banner. I'm thinking that's what I'm.
this sounds like some kind of crazy bureaucracy here. This is more convoluted than our government.
Yeah, the video games will, but we
Oh,
just.
and they also did RC Pro Am Acclaimed it. And that's
Oh,
one of the greatest games of all
you
time.
shut your mouth on that one, Will.
Oh, I've never played it.
Oh yeah, two outside busy running, like World Run Jack here. Let's check him out.
I like how it says the 3D battles of. That's so great. Yeah, what's this thing?
Great music.
It's not bad. It's catchy. Oh, why would you run into that pole? You got all that way to go to the left. Oh, you're supposed to run into the pole. That seems counterproductive.
Don't get the mushrooms
That's
though.
that's slowing you down, though. Is that
There's-
broccoli?
There's that breast fire.
Are those broccoli sprouts in the foreground there?
Yeah, you got to shoot some broccoli sprouts before they get you. All those fat kids know about that.
Dude, these chasms are super. Is that Kirby?
I didn't remember there's so much platforming in this.
Oh,
there
man.
is.
Oh, over jump.
So I see what they're trying to do. You're right. It's kind of like Mario, but from your perspective.
Yeah.
It's like a first-person shooter, but Mario. So I can see how jumping over those chasms would be very difficult because, like, you really don't know how long they are until
You see him.
you're halfway over the chasm.
Yeah.
So that's where you got to hit.
Yeah, like because
Gotta
you
hit
jumped
A.
too far the last time on that
You
one.
got to hit
Now you
A.
jump too short.
A will jump you longer.
Yeah, the longer you hold the 8 the jump
Yeah.
button, the more you jump.
Yeah, if you
So what is
pull
that rocket
forward,
ship that you capture? What does that do? Does that make you jump
That's your-
further?
that's your like weapon that he's shooting out.
Oh, then what was the potion?
The potion is like a one-time invincibility type thing.
And the Serpent King doesn't even look like a serpent. He looks kind of more like a centipede.
Yeah.
Should be the Centipede King.
At the end of this episode, we're going to have you pick the game you'd most want to play.
Yeah.
Well, so far it's 0-2. I ain't playing either one of these.
All right. Are you ready for your next one here?
Yeah. Oh, man. Zombie Nation.
Check out that box art.
Okay, so in this one, I'm thinking you're just like some wayward teen, kind of down on his luck, not really that popular. And then all of a sudden, you live in a trailer park. And
Trailer Park's
so-
the theme here.
yeah. Yeah, something happens
Will's
where there's a
anti-trailer
zombie
park.
apocalypse. Well, I'm getting trailer park vibes from all three of these zombies here. The one looks like Carl Bertonanalewski from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It does.
Yeah.
In the four,
It
yeah,
does.
and then I can't tell if the other one's like a man or a woman. But you show me one classy person who wears purple jeans besides Bruce Banner, and maybe you can sway my opinion.
My wife had a pair of purple jeans, but I called
And
her.
it looks like
And I call-
Gargamel's in the background there with some eye makeup on.
That is Gargamel. That's like if Gargamel met Iggy Pop.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gargamel performing as David Bowie, but yeah, Iggy Pop
Yeah.
fits just as well. I didn't notice the Statue of Liberty, nor did I notice the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
No, notice how
That's
much
right.
bigger they are than the car that's turned over.
That's true. So, this is gonna be a world, but it says nation, so it wouldn't be world. Maybe it goes nation to nation. Either way, there's been a zombie apocalypse. This trailer park trash heroine has to go around kill the zombies, and he goes to different world locations to do so. So you can get some creative backdrops. It looks like there's like a town, maybe like a little bit of a town grocery store there, like an old-timey town grocery store. But yeah, he kills zombies, and that Gargamel guy, he's the one who did it all. He dropped like the nuclear bomb on everybody. So I'm gonna say this is like a side scroller, kind of a beat 'em up, where the zombies come and you just take them out one by one. And I think your weapon of choice is, I think you got like a slingshot or like a nail gun, or maybe some Molotov cocktail. After a while, you can light those puppies up, burn the zombies,
Have you?
or a shovel.
Are you aware of this game, Johnny?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very aware of this box art, that's for sure.
So it's pretty much Zombie Nation takes place in 1999.
The future at this point.
Yeah. When a meteor known as Draxseed crashes into the Nevada.
Drax is a name that comes up a lot in video games when I'm trying to make up an alien name.
Yeah. Draxseed, or it's called Eva in the Japanese version. So Drac then shoots magical or magnetic rays and turns people of the United States into zombies.
Okay, so just U.S. then.
So
Then why do they have the Leaning Tower of Pisa over there?
maybe it's Vegas.
Oh, that's tomfoolery and trickery, is what that is.
But the head of the samurai Nabuki hears of this, hears of the shrew or whatever this thing is that
This
falls
is why
falling into the Draxseed's clutches. Then he heads to the United States. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah. So wait, is it samurai who fights these zombies?
Uh, it's it's something. Now,
Just you wait, Will.
It's Gargamel,
mind you,
a
this,
floating head Gargamel.
this is in the top 100 NES games of all time by ING.
You mean IGN?
Yeah, it, it's
Oh, so you're the floating head.
Yeah, you're Gargamel.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Gargamel's the hero in this.
but I'm not even sure what goes on with this. Like,
Where's his body?
What are you talking about?
yeah, it's the game.
Wait, are you supposed to not get struck by lightning? Where are the zombies? That was quick.
Yeah,
That's
there's-
Nintendo games.
there-
Oh, Nintendo games are notoriously very difficult.
There's
yeah.
no zombies. Why is he fighting like griffins?
We're all not
Why is that guy yelling help?
instructions.
There's a lot of questions to be had.
Yeah,
That's why cocaine shouldn't be consumed.
this is why I picked this game. All right,
My gosh, that
Here we
that was
go.
also very quick.
maybe you're not this one. It will be more your speed.
Why does he not have a head? And why is he giving himself a headlock? And why is his tongue out and he looks like he's going to be licking his own nipple? Oh, I'm assuming that's his head. Maybe it's not his head. Maybe
This
it's
is
somebody else getting a headlock from a headless person.
This is, if you're listening, this is pro wrestling for the Sega
Yeah.
Master System. Famously, the Sega Master System has some of the best video game box art. By that, I mean the most terrible.
They're
This
horrible.
They're horrendous. This is gonna be the first of a couple more of these are gonna head your way, Will, because I love these so much. I literally want like just a poster of just all their box art because I love it so much for how bad it is.
You know
Do
what's
they all
crazy?
have this white
Yes.
grid
Yes.
system on
Yes.
behind them?
Yes.
Like how
Yes.
awful is that?
Yes, and they all have a not like a really easy. If you've never seen the cover to pro wrestling, it's just like Will described it. It's a wrestler, and he's got, I guess, his own head in a headlock because he doesn't have a head.
Is that his head or is that someone else?
That's
That's the question.
yeah.
I present to you that this is the sequel to the previous game we just watched.
So I had to.
Now I'm torn.
wasn't-
Is this just a generic pro wrestling game? By the name, that's what I would assume. But
I can't believe
I'm
you never,
getting
I can't believe
but-
you never played this, Will. This is a wrestling game.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't get sued for when you're ready to tell me for one of the tag teams that they have in here.
oh, is it? It's got to be either a demolition or an LOD ripoff.
No, they went. When I say it, you're gonna laugh. I mean, there are those in there, but they blatantly say a name that you could be like, "What?" Huh?
Huh. Now I'm curious. So in that regard, I'm going to go with this is just a generic pro wrestling game where they maybe lined up a license, but they couldn't nail it down. So this is a F it. We're going to release it anyway. And yeah, it probably didn't bode too well for them.
And I had to go to like the Japanese Sega to find the game to do the gameplay for this one.
That makes sense.
And then I realized that the start button for the Japanese one, I had to learn it at one of the later ones. So this gameplay is the demo that they're showing because
Okay.
it says press start, but really you were supposed to hit A to actually play one of these games for the Japanese ones.
Clearly, when they say start, it's always A.
But
That's how you start the alphabet. Come on, Andrew.
uh but it you get to select from one of 4 tag teams: the Crusher Brothers, Elder and Younger Crusher, the Orient Express.
Oh, very nice.
The
Wonder
name
where they're from.
Dragonfly and Giant Bull,
Okay.
Mad Soldiers, Muscle Soldier and Iron Soldier, the Great Mask Men, Green Mask, and Stonehead.
Now, wasn't there a WWF game that was literally just called like Tag Team and had the same kind of premise where it was only tag team matches?
No, I
I don't
think
remember that.
yeah, I think
No.
that was just a regular. I
I
think
think
that
it's a fever dream you had.
yeah, not a WWE one.
That's a skinny Will was a kid and he really wanted to play video games. He's making up video games
No,
that he can play.
you're entirely probably, yeah, that's what it is.
Are you ready for some lovely pro wrestling?
Let's check this out. I hope you played as the Orient Express.
I didn't play at all because I didn't
Oh
realize.
yeah, that's right. You said it's a
Hey,
demo. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I I
It
wonder.
looks like Animal is teaming with Earthquake. Like Earthquake's over there in the corner getting ready to get tagged in.
So
Look at
you're
that
looking at
referee.
you're looking at just the regular old, guys.
Vertical suplex.
Just look at the ref as he kind of like
Yeah, he
saunters
just
back and
saunters.
forth.
Yeah, he just saunters. His hands look like they're in his pockets.
Yeah, like there's no moving up or down. He's just moving from one
It
post.
doesn't look like. Do the wrestlers move up and down? Like they're just right in the.
Oh,
Okay, there
there
we
you
go.
go. Yeah.
There.
I was like, what the hell is going on with that? I do
Neck breaker. That was just an uppercut. Oh, German suplex.
German
And
suplex.
with a pin. With a pin.
Oh, what a bridge.
I
Yeah.
love I love the
Hydra.
fact that it says the name of the move.
I
I do
do
too.
like that.
You can't do a
This is a
commentary.
I like
legit
how
decent
I like
game, by the
how
way.
German suplex hold is just GS hold.
Yeah, it's a legit decent game for the record.
All right. And here's our next one.
Yar's Revenge. See, I've heard of this before, but I know
Really?
nothing about it. No, I've heard of it before. Okay. So in this one, let's see here. Okay,
Yar.
I'm gonna keep the theme going here. A family went camping, right? And it was a hot summer, and they had to, as you do when you're camping, they forgot their bug spray. So what they did was they put up one of those industrial zappers, right? And a specific mosquito couldn't, he was blinded by the light. He was
Oh,
attracted to it. He went right into that bug zapper, which gave him like superhuman, well, I said not human, but super insect skills. Became like kind of like an Iron Man mosquito, and then he fought crime. And he took revenge on the family that put the big giant bug zapper out.
Uh
I
kinda.
like I like this. This
Um
is considered one of the better Atari games, too, by the
yeah.
record. For the record.
So you got a little backstory here that Yar is a fly-like humanoid alien race descended from the common housefly. After a spaceship containing these flies crash into the Razar solar system, radioactive dust transforms them into Yars. They gain the power and
It's like you're a pirate every time you say that.
yeah. So to
Yar.
protect their new home, Yars Yars create cannon, but were attacked before they were able to complete it. So pretty much you're just trying to get this, I believe, get this cannon back. So
Okay.
Here we go. Considered one of the best Atari games ever.
yeah,
Wow, look at
1981, 1981 Atari.
what's that rainbow in the middle for?
That's like a shield, I want to say.
Okay.
But like, if you don't know, like, you think it's like just your TV messing up.
Yeah.
It does look that way, yeah.
Do you
But
know
if
what
it's a shield, why are the blasts still coming through it?
I? Because
Like, it looks like the shield. Like, why is that bullet following you?
that's what really irritated it with me with this. I really had no idea.
And it's like the shield just seems to be there to like confuse you, so you can't trace where the bullet's going. So now, like, what? The force field's just gone now? Is it second level, first level? Like, what's going on here?
There's no
Uh,
levels.
No, it's just a continuation.
I actually don't
So
know that.
yeah, so
It kind of looks like what's the one? Is it Centipede? The one where
Yeah.
it's kind of like this? It kind of reminds me of Centipede, but a lot worse. But you
This
said
game
this
was
is
so good,
considered one of
Will,
the, yeah?
that it has a sequel. Just let you know, there's a second one.
and he's also a hidden character in I think
Ready
he's
Player
an
One.
Easter egg. No, he's an Easter egg in ET.
Really,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great game.
the best.
Beloved.
Yeah, he's an Easter egg in ET also. So, Will, I don't know if you're familiar with the Atari 2600. There was
No.
switches across the top, and that's
Okay.
you like turn it on, reset it, normal stuff, but also how you would do like select the difficulty or anything else for the game.
Yeah.
So to play this on emulation is a little bit harder because you don't have those switches. So you're kind of just pressing buttons to see what happens.
And the
Gotcha.
actual Atari controller is just a joystick and one button.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, like Pong. I remember that.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, this one's got the force field. Yeah.
Here.
Ooh, ooh. Oh gosh, you guys set me up for terribleness right now. Why? So wait, this is like an Inception type thing because on the cover is just a picture of someone holding the game cartridge, I'm assuming. And
Yeah.
with
This,
okay,
Yeah.
they've
It's
done a
a
good job of cleaning
trans
under
box.
their thumbnail. Cleaning under their thumbnail, but the thumbnail's too long, in my opinion.
well, for the record, it's an actual thumbnail he's looking at, people, not like a picture of
Yeah.
something.
No, no, thank you for specifying,
Well,
Johnny.
technically, it's a thumbnail of a thumbnail if we want to get really creative here.
What?
There's
But
so much
okay,
deception in this picture.
yeah. So it's Transbot, the Sega card. So they're
Yeah.
showing you the card, and on the card is this like yellow, red, and blue robot that has spikes coming out of its head, and he
It's
seems to
like
be pointing at the endless void of checker pattern.
he's a cool Optimus Prime.
Check your back. He's
He does, yeah, he
He's
does.
punk rock.
I,
He's punk rock Prime.
yeah, I'm
I'll buy
getting
that toy.
some. I'm getting some Transformers vibes here. So yeah, uh, this is what I'm gonna go with. So this is some kind of robot that Johnny help me with the description here. So he's a transforming robot, and he used to transform into like I don't know, like a car, like most Transformers do. But he's hit the punk rock scene, and he wants to transition and be able to transform into a guitar. And this is, he's trying to convince his parents to let him do it. But then he supersedes, goes over their heads, and he now can transform into a rock and roll guitar. And then the whole game is just you playing concert venues and building up street cred, getting your band together.
I'd
Oh, it's
play
like a
that
Guitar
game.
Hero. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd play that
yeah.
game over what I had to do for this one.
So that's
Oh,
what.
just
Yeah,
for, also
it's kind of like Guitar Hero.
for the record too, Will, this is not the only Sega Master System game that had this very similar type of cover where it was somebody holding the game cartridge with the picture on it like
Dude, these
this.
are awful.
No, that's why Sega wasn't very possible. You should see the actual like cartridge. It doesn't look like that.
Then why would they show that?
The cartridge is an actual cartridge from what I remember.
Yeah, it's just a cartridge and it's with red checker and then it says
Okay.
right across.
Why would they? Oh my gosh.
That was this was
I honestly didn't even know of the Sega card system. I had no knowledge of this at all before today.
yeah, it's Sega was
This
bad.
was this was their system before the Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Essentially.
like I honestly
Yeah.
thought the Genesis was their first system. I
Yeah.
never knew
No,
that
no, they had
anything
this
was
one,
No.
and they had been doing arcades well before this too.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
very, very first one is the like what is it, SG 1000, but I think that was
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
so
Is
this
this
one
better
so-
or worse than Sega CD and Echo the Friendly Dolphin?
oh, I hate
They they there are some actual pretty decent games on this system, I will say,
Yeah.
for what it is.
there's Alf.
Yeah, there's Alf for this system.
Is he
So
in Pog form?
no.
No,
No, damn.
he's an alien life form.
So this is also set in the future. Back in the, solar year of 2000, there was a nuclear war and people finally, and and people are finally now emerging from the underground to build a new society, but something is still wrong. Delalus, a leftover computer from the old world, is creating its own empire, and it's up to the player to stop it. So let's see what that looks like.
Oh no.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
It looks like a shoe.
Yep.
It's
It's
another
just
one of these
another
side-scrolling shooters.
space shooters. This was the and I don't know why it says power and arm. I think you can actually upgrade yourself.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think at a certain point, because like I was like,
What's that truck doing? Oh, you had to blow it up.
I shot the truck because you shoot things in a space shooter, and then I saw the question mark, and I was like, oh, maybe I should try and get that next time.
So would you rather play this or Phalanx?
Yeah,
I mean, I
Or,
guess I would go Phalanx just because of the rock and roll hillbilly.
Or would you rather play what was the Zombie Nation? They're all three
Zombie Nation or 3D
or
Wolf
Phalanx or
Runner.
this.
Yeah,
I think the pro wrestling one is winning so far. If I had to pick one to play, I'm probably going pro wrestling right now.
I think I got your pick on this next one. Are you ready?
Yeah. There's that truck again. Oh. All right. So for the Atari 7800 video game cartridge, we got Ninja Golf. And it looks like who plays golf at night? A little untrusting, whatever. But a nice like dusk setting. The moon is out. Some pink hue in the sky. It looks like a normal golf course. I can see the tee pin, the flag off in the distance on a nice rolling hill. And then in the foreground we have a ninja, a Caucasian gentleman in a ninja garb, all black, and he's holding like I wouldn't say it's a ninja sword. It looks like what are the? It's like
It's like an Arabian sword or something.
yes, thank you. It's something that the guard from Aladdin looked like he'd carry
Yeah.
around.
The
Yeah.
nunchuck hanging out the back.
The nunchuck hanging out. He's got his golf bag, and it looks like he's got two balls strapped to golf balls. Sorry, two golf balls strapped to his ninja
I knew what
garb.
I knew what you were talking about, Johnny.
And he's got a bunch of tees attached to the other side of his ninja garb, and then he's got his golf bag, and it looks like it's normal golf stuff, like golf clubs, like a driver and some putters and stuff, and some irons and wedges, and then he's got like a single nunchuck that's hanging down. So I'm just gonna
Umbrella?
assume this is like a normal golf game where
Oh no.
Okay.
no wait okay, let me elaborate.
He's gonna add
Golf
the twist.
normal golf game, right? But then just the driving aspect. And then when you get to the green, there has to be a ninja fight, karate match, and
Oh.
then for every like say you know how they judge it in Karate Kid, like you get a point, then you
Yeah.
get to putt, and then the next guy, whoever get like for every point you get a putt, and then whoever gets it from the green into the hole first wins.
So
Just a little FYI, this game rules.
it is a very good game.
It's legit. It's a legit great game.
Yeah. So pretty much you got it right. You compete in 9 holes.
You're very close.
But it's a side scroller, so you pretty much hit the ball, and then there's creatures you got to fight: gophers, birds, giant frogs, sharks, snakes, and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's to get to your ball. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a little bit of the lovely gameplay there.
This is a
What the heck's
beloved
that
game
supposed
too.
to be? Oh,
That's
is that
a
a
ninja.
gopher?
Did
Oh, I
Ninja
see
go-
it now.
It's a
I
ninja
see it
golfer.
now.
Yeah,
He's coming at you like Three Ninjas style.
1990.
Yeah, this is a late Atari game.
Yeah.
The 7800 was like I think their last system, if I remember right.
This is his final test. 9 holes of golf.
I like how it's a gong to signify the hole number. What's that thing? Oh gosh, is that a gopher?
Yeah.
Little Caddyshack action.
Yeah.
I'm a really big fan of the sound effect of him running on the green.
Just the,
Giant frogs. Are those
Johnny
Battletoads?
actually had I remember this episode of Retro Bliss where
Yeah,
Johnny
we covered this. Yep.
they covered it, but didn't you guys like interview a guy that's like in top 10 in like the world for the highest score for this game or something?
I don't I don't think so, but I have to ask Trevor. He's one who
Did the
sadly I
frogs
forgot a
do
lot of the
anything?
stuff he did.
They just hop past you.
You're
They
supposed
hurt you if they hit you.
to, yeah.
Can you jump?
Yeah.
You're a ninja, of course you can.
Well, I haven't seen this particular ninja jump. He's just running and
I-
kicking.
I
Ninja stars.
I'm not a very
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of like in real life, I'm not a very strong jumper
Oh, okay.
when it comes to games.
Just go punch in the
Even the
face right there.
Even the frogs that don't jump. You think the frogs would jump?
Well, they're giant. So
Yeah, but still, they should be able to jump real high.
so let's
All
go
those,
on. I think
all
this
those
is
leg muscles.
I think this is our last Sega one too. Yeah, it is.
My
I this guy getting punched in the face.
So it says My Hero, the Sega cartridge with that wonderful backdrop of the white and the checker pattern. And just in the foreground, there's just a gentleman with a black mohawk wearing a yellow and red striped tank top.
Like he's going to the
With-
beach in
yeah,
1950s Britain.
Yeah, with which what looks to be a skull and crossbones tattoo on his left deltoid, and he's just getting punched in the face by just a fist that you see. You don't see who the fist is attached to. It's coming in from the left-hand side, and then there's some like action lines showing that that fist punched him in the face. So with this one, I'm assuming that you are a person that's on the beach and you built a sandcastle, and maybe you're a damsel on the beach, right? You just want to go surfing, build your sandcastles, or maybe you're a little kid, and this bully comes around. He stomps out your sandcastle, maybe urinates in your moat of your sandcastle, and then the big hero that you play as, you come around and you set the scene straight, and you're dishing out justice to all these bullies. And then at the end, they go, "Oh, my hero, you saved the day." That's just the first level. There's a school level. There's a 1950s doo-wop dance level.
I would
Oh, I
love
want to play that one.
There's a level.
to go with
There's a level at the old sock hop where you try to get yourself a nice float. Maybe there's another level at the drive-in movie theater where kind of like out of Back to the Future, you're sitting there macking it, and then this big old bully comes up, and you got to stop him from taking your lady.
Then you figure out that's your mom.
Yeah, well, maybe not in this level, but yeah. So I think this is like you're just beating up bullies all day long, setting
Yeah.
the story straight.
It's pretty much like every beat 'em up. Just to give you like the overview, pretty much like every beat 'em up back then. Your girlfriend just gets captured, and then you have to go rescue her. By
Okay.
But you're really good at punching. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
You know, the guy's got kind of a smile on his face. He punched
I gotta see it. Oh, look at you're just a nice little fella. Oh, you just got sucker punched. Wow. Look at that.
I was reading. You got to hit.
There, there's your story. They just told you your story in 2 seconds.
Yep.
I like how these guys are like kind of hunched over and they're all the same.
I don't
What's
like.
that guy
The,
doing in the
You know who
window?
you look like? You remember
You kind of look
Mr.
like Marty
Bill?
oh
McFly.
yeah, you
No.
do look like Mr. Bill.
You look like Mr. Bill. Remember
I'm
the guy,
getting Marty
little,
McFly vibes because of
the little
the
clay,
jean
the little
vest.
clay guy that gets squished all the time? Mr. Bill. Oh no!
Oh,
That
what
guy.
a kick.
At
Watch
this
out.
point,
Molotov cocktail.
At this point, I just learned if you go through the level and you just kind of like jump kick everybody, it's a little bit easier.
So it
kinda
should have
like
been
in,
a kick, should have been a boot on the cover instead of a fist.
Yeah, kind of
Well, they
like
couldn't do that, Will, because there's another Sega Master game with the cover of it, and I'm not making this up. It's just somebody's foot kicking in the air. You don't see
I
the
love
body,
it.
you just see the foot.
that might be for part 2.
I think Quentin Tarantino made that game.
He loves it.
All right.
Big
His
fan.
favorite game.
I know you're a Sega Genesis guy.
Oh, now this is a game I remember by name. I did not play it, but I'm assuming Toe Jam and Earl are two space aliens. And they go on a um, intergalactic concert series where they play music that's in Rastafarian and nature, and they eat hot dogs. And oh no, wait, they get paid in hot dogs. And sometimes they encounter booking agents that don't want to give them their fee, so they gotta give them what for, and fists are flying, and then yeah, then they get another
Which
gig.
Are you familiar with the booking agents that won't give you their
yes,
fee?
I'm about to ask that.
Oh yeah,
Just,
I've been there. I've been there. I can ring true with my interpretation of Toe Jam and Earl. Now,
I feel
which
like
one's
you're
okay? Toe Jam's the red guy
Yeah,
with it looks like he's got three legs, two arms, no mouth though. So I don't know how he's gonna lay those sick beats
maybe
down.
that little slit between the eyes.
whoa, this is a PG show.
Oh, I just thought that was like he had like eye stalk tentacle type
Um,
things. That's what I took that as. But
how is
yeah, maybe,
that staying
maybe.
on?
Magic
So I
with
can't.
Toe Jam. It's staying on there with Toe Jam.
So
And
this is
Earl kind of looks like Patrick from SpongeBob, but
A
with
little bit.
like
yeah.
with antennas coming out.
He's got Patrick vibes for sure.
So
Yeah, yeah, he's like same kind of shorts, but he's orange and not pink.
so this is supposed to be like comedic satire on earthly life,
Okay.
and I still to this day can't don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody would be like, it's an easy game. You just do that. To this day, I still am like, what the hell do I?
I think it's the sequel that's better because it's actually two player.
I mean, it looks so awesome. I remember this is another game that ruined my weekend. This and Echo the Dolphin.
Oh,
I
games that
hated
look
that game.
great. Yeah. Echo looks so great and then you actually play like what am I doing?
So like I'm picking one player and then it says new game random world. Or no, I did jam out. And then I got a sound test. I'm like, why did I get a sound test? Like I thought maybe jamming out meant something else.
Is this kind of like Parappa the Rapper?
No, this is the sound test. This is me trying to get out of it, figuring out what the hell I did wrong.
Okay.
Then I went to the new world. And then I couldn't figure out any of the things because Johnny and I are unlike Trevor, we don't read instruction manuals. We just say we're gonna go with
Yeah,
it.
we just fall through the world and see what we can figure out.
40 years, Will, we did not know that it told you how to land a plane for Top Gun until Trevor was like, "Oh yeah, you gotta be." It tells you right here on how to do it. 40 years it took me, or no, I would say 35 or so to land a
Yeah.
plane in Top Gun.
For a Richard Bliss video game
Seems
podcast I
like
used to do,
wait,
Will.
so wait, that's not an elevator, that's a spaceship?
That's an elevator, and it takes me to past the Pee Wee Playhouse thing, and it took
Yeah,
me
that's what it looks like.
up
Whoa.
here, and then I'm trying to figure out how to get the eggs and the bacon.
As one does.
And then first of all, it took me a
Because
minute to get
Earl is a
out.
wiener.
Yeah, Earl's a wiener.
Yeah, Earl's a
Toe
wiener.
Jam,
He's
Toe Jam.
he's a
Says
three-star
Toe Jam
wiener.
is on vacation.
And then I learned you need pieces for your spaceship.
All right.
See,
I don't understand what's going on. He
oh, he
stuffed.
did
He
eat
ate
it.
it.
Did eat
He
it.
ate it. Okay.
And then that's where I was like, we're done with this.
It ain't no booger man. I'll say that. That's for sure.
Oh, it wishes.
I'm guessing you were a Genesis kid.
That
But
was the first
he
system
rented
I
one that one time.
really. Yeah, that was the first system that and like Super Nintendo were like the first two systems that can kind of came in contact with.
Oh,
So, but more so Genesis. Like more of my friends had Genesis than Super Nintendo. So I did play a lot more Genesis than anything else. That was like my introduction. So your Mortal Kombat, your Street Fighter 2s, your Beavis and Buttheads, your Boogerman, Earthworm Jim, Sonic.
I almost
Earthworm
did.
Jim.
Thank God I didn't do Earthworm Jim. I almost did it. And I was like, you know what? This is something that I feel most people would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had the cartoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
it had the toys.
Are you ready for your final one?
Let's do it.
There is no gameplay for this one, and I'm pretty sure you'll figure out why. Plus two,
Oh,
I couldn't find it. Here you go. Custer's Revenge.
Good luck, Will.
This is
what's
an
what system
Atari.
is this? This is Atari.
This
Okay,
This
is
is an Atari
Atari
game.
2600.
so it says Mystique presents Swedish erotica
Yes.
custom
I think you froze up on.
as with one of those like how they had those stickers that had like the perforated edges, like the little pointy edges. It says adult video game cartridge, and it looks as though it is a Native American lady who looks like she's enjoying herself quite a bit.
Hmm?
And there's a TP in the background. And then there seems to be what I'm assuming is a Confederate soldier of some kind.
What's the name of the game?
What's the name of the game?
It says Custer's Revenge.
Yep.
And that I believe that's Custer. He's a cartoon. It looks like a uh, Confederate general, cowboy hat with an insignia on it. He's got a very devil-may-care, devilish mustache and beard. He's got his little kerchief. He's got some gloves with the tassels on them, and he's got his boots with some spurs, and that's
But
it. No pants, no
no.
shirt. We get to see his cute little bottom, though. He must be doing something to keep that butt nice and toned. And he looks like he's in ecstasy as he approaches the nice young lady who looks like she's having a good time. She reminds me of Tiger Lily from Peter Pan.
Oh, jeez. Did we
That's
just
kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Soil Tiger Lily?
Yeah. And then it says an adult video game cartridge for use with the Atari video game system, not for sale to minors.
That's right.
So
Adults
the old
only.
prospector is out, Johnny. He cannot rent this game
Nope.
because he is in fact a minor, so he can't rent it.
Yeah.
I understand why there is no gameplay. I never even knew that they
Well,
had
I did try.
erotic video games.
I'm not gonna. Oh, Atari has got a lot.
Wow.
Because this is why Nintendo famously, remember we told you Nintendo came up with that thing where you can only put out so many games a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is because the Atari got to a point where anybody, if you can make an Atari game, you can put it out. Atari had no control over it. You could put out whatever you wanted. So there's all kinds of games like this. And it basically crashed the video game, uh, it's like the whole video game thing until Nintendo came around and brought video games back.
So,
So for the Atari, you're telling me that you didn't even have to have Atari's approval to make a
No,
game for
no,
its system.
nope,
no.
nope.
Even so, there was competitors to
Wow.
Atari with the Intellivision and the ColecoVision. The Intellivision made an adapter for their system where you could play Atari games on the Intellivision. So you wonder why, like Johnny said, the video game crash.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because that'd be kind of like a company that makes VCRs would be like, oh yeah, you could only make movies that we deem, okay. So I
Yeah.
guess it kind of makes sense, but it's such a foreign concept with video games nowadays that I mean, I get it, but I never knew that that was a thing.
There's actually a Porky's video game too.
Oh, I believe it. What's the object of that game, Andrew?
To blow up Porky's.
Oh, I thought it would be much more sinister.
But
Yeah,
there
see what you can
is
see.
a shower scene in there, but it's Atari 2600 graphics, so it's not.
Yeah.
Well, like, how can this be that erotic if it's the Atari
You look at the
system?
cover, Will.
Yeah. So do you want to know what you do in this, right?
I'm gonna say that you're a Confederate general
No,
who's
no,
who's
Custer's not
who's
Confederate.
Not Confederate.
he's
Custer's not
not?
Confederate. No, you don't. Do you not know your history, Will?
No, not really.
Custer's famously a Northern general, very famous.
Okay. That actually, now that you're mentioning that, it's ringing a bell because there used to be an ice cream stand here called Custard's Last Stand, and I think I read that there was a little description of what General Custer did do. But either okay, so this General Custer, right? His troops have been overthrown by a group of Native Americans, and he survived, but none of his troops did. So he's deciding to take out his revenge by stealing away all their women, I will say, in a PG kind of way.
Well, referred in the way that you're referring to Dynamo and the lady from Running Man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not, these girls don't want to go with him, but
You,
he's going to take them anyway.
I think
you,
we're gonna blur all this for YouTube.
no, there's nothing bad.
I see his butt. Can you put a cartoon butt on YouTube? I actually
I
don't
think
know.
you can.
Ah,
I think you
yeah.
can. We'll figure it out. If I got to go back and blur it out, I'll blur it out. But Custer's Revenge is an I gotta watch how I read this now. Is an action video game in which the player controls a mostly, I think you could say, nude General Custer who must advance through the playing field and avoid arrows to we'll call it a dynamo. Dynamo. So if you've seen the Running Man, you know what we're talking about. Dynamo fully non-clothed, or we'll say non-clothed Native American women for revenge, who is tied to a pole on the other side. There you go.
That's how he gets his revenge.
That's how he gets his revenge.
Very, very diplomatic.
I would this I actually looked. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And I looked and even the good old RetroPie that has thousands of games on it, like Transbot and everything else, was like, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not doing
Well,
I'm gonna
because they
send.
can't, it says not to sail for minors. They can't, they don't know what you do for a day job. They can't, they make sure that you can't have access to it.
I'm sending you will a screenshot from the game. Like this is just so you know what the game looks like. We can't show it here, but make sure you go check it out if you're remotely curious. It's
That's that,
very Atari graphics for what they're trying to do, but you get the idea.
yeah,
that's something else. That'll do it. That'll do it.
it's interesting.
Yeah, this is obviously considered one of the worst games ever.
I will say the attention to detail on the cacti is top notch.
Yeah, the cacti looks fantastic. Yeah, they did a
This
great
looks like
job
the
on that.
number four.
Yeah,
I was gonna go with another Western game in Shootout, but I figured that would be too obvious. So
Yeah, I know what that one's about.
yeah,
you figure that one out.
Yeah, I think I can figure that one out.
had a lot of fun with the Atari 2600. I did not have this game, but the other games I had a lot of fun with.
So, Will, out of all these games,
Yeah. Well, give us two because I have a feeling we
yeah,
already.
you go pick pro wrestling. What's the other game you'd pick?
Uh, I mean, probably Golf Ninja. Golf Ninja seems pretty
Smart.
awesome.
Yeah.
But if I were honestly to do the judge a book by its cover, I probably would have picked out Toe Jam and Earl, but I could see how that would have been a wasted weekend
Yeah.
Yep.
because I don't
I will
understand
say
anything about that game. But
the sequel is different and actually very fun.
okay,
Jim and
now Teenage Will, I think we no, I'll know which one Teenage
Oh,
Will would have gone
we
for.
all know.
oh yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
But
we would have seen the graphics and be like, oh, can
yeah,
we work with this?
No,
there's
when
probably
you're
a couple year window that would have sufficed.
yeah, when you're younger,
Yeah.
like when you're first discovering yourself, I think it doesn't take a lot.
No. Yeah. The power of imagination.
Yeah. I think you did pretty good, Will, overall.
Yeah, not bad for my limited knowledge skills of video games from the past.
Yeah.
Especially anything that's like pre 1993.
Yeah.
How did you feel when
So
we sprung this on you?
I was game. Yeah. I was wondering how we are going to do public service announcements. I
Yeah.
almost text you guys. I'm like, what am I supposed to do again?
No, because I was just gonna bring it up like on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I
watch
kind of figured, but I'm
just
like,
watch
no, this is
some and
all
then
good.
kind of like do a little talk about them from there. But no,
I'm all good for like a little bit of getting the cogs out of the old brain and getting those gears rotating, hopefully in the positive direction.
That's what Custer's Revenge is for.
yeah,
Yeah, it's what it is for. Yeah.
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 watch out for the banjo
Now,
man though. Do you think the banjo guys are going to be in Custer's Revenge?
I think he was taken out by the natives, and that's why Custer's so
Yeah.
mad. Because now he's got no banjo music to listen to.
Bing, bing, bing,
Like
bing.
not only is it an adult game, but it's like so incredibly offensive in so many ways.
The things people
Yeah,
do.
I mean, I think it's kind of funny because the female was so they definitely went for the realistic artistic interpretation,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then Custer was just like your
a
Like he
cartoon.
almost looked like, yeah, like a Yosemite Sam type.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And just
just
so you know, if
wonderful.
you don't know your history, listeners, that is not how that happened.
No,
No,
Custer's
yeah.
last stand is because he and all his soldiers, he stupidly, because he's very full of himself, thought he could take on like a whole crazy bunch of Native Americans, and it did not work out for him.
Yeah, and then he had an ice cream stand named after him here in Western New York.
Yeah, thank goodness. I mean, not all
Yeah.
bad.
where was that? Was somewhere close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on the main strip in Amherst
Oh,
that
exactly.
runs. Yeah, it was now it's an Anderson's
Um,
beef on weck and ice cream stand.
Oh,
Anderson.
So
still
it
doing
was
ice
nice.
cream then.
It used to be right next to a Ted's Hot Dogs, which is
Oh, I
a
know exactly where that is now
yeah, I used to be right across the street from it, but now it's in Anderson's.
because I
So
remember
they
past,
still sell custard there, so I can still go there and get
but it's
myself a
not the last
custard.
stand.
No, he must have perished.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what a sad note.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? He had it coming after what he did to all the natives, so it's okay.
He didn't give me any ice cream.
Yeah,
No.
that is it for Will's little jaunt and video game box art. Next week it is Johnny's movie choice.
Oh,
Ooh,
I've been
he's
Johnny,
not.
contemplating this.
Johnny,
Oh God, we're gonna go to San Francisco, aren't we? God damn it.
Johnny's movie choice.
Home Alone 2.
San Francisco.
All right, I got a couple. I just got to see what's playing where, like where we can actually watch them before I pick mine.
Okay.
I love that's how always the thing because I got to do the same thing too, where I have like 3 or 4 in my head, and I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah,
make sure they're there because Bingo is no longer on
This.
Tubi, from what I understand.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got in
Yeah.
just in time.
Got to
Yeah.
do,
I think when we watched it, it was like 7 days left.
yeah. See you
That's
later.
the problem with the streaming stuff. Doesn't stay on the same site for long.
No, and I don't think I ever want to pay for Bingo on DVD or Blu-ray. So
Really? I thought that'd be right up your alley.
nah, I'm
Classic film like that.
I'm good. I'm good on that one. I just want to revisit it one more time.
It's not bad.
But that is it. Check out Book Clan Follies. So make sure you check that one out. That podcast as well. 2 Foot Soldiers give their commentary on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle episodes. Very good. And check out the YouTube channel. Been posting videos from our episodes on there as well. So if you want to see our 3 beautiful faces, go check that out. Retro Football Wednesdays, if you're into just hearing about old football names, and fantasy football, check that out as well. Facebook page, Instagram, just go check out all the social medias. And with that being said, what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.
Yar.